Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Let's continue with the program. We look into this very, very interesting and exciting update from the Federation of Eswatini Business Community, which is planning to increase its reach in the different regions in order to help more small and medium enterprises. The president, Du-Pont, said this when giving an update on what the Federation is doing to help small and medium enterprises to thrive.
I am holding the office of the president of the Federation of Eswatini Business Community, which derived from an association called FESBC, Association of Eswatini Business Community. But what transpired there, government advised us as an association that they do not have the hands to reach to all the associations. Governments work through federations. They work through federations, which federations then affiliate to the International Labour Organization, ILO, which is a governing body which assists in governing tripartites, workers, employers, and governments. So we went through that. There was a labor commissioner assisted us as a federation to draft our constitution, because you can't just work in the bush. He spent time with us because we were very new. We are represented regionally, the 4 regions of the country. We are represented there. We have a national executive, which forms a board, and then we have regional committees. And the different sectors of business are represented there. You name it, agriculture, retail, livestock. We have tried to pick all of them to be represented, and we find Maswati who are in that business, who are in that industry, to rope them in the business. We have done our best to make a Maswati aware that you have to be organized to run a business. We approached the Prime Minister then, Cleopas, who was heading government, as chair. I said, Prime Minister, we cannot stay at home. The country can't live like this. He managed to convince his cabinet, who were given the chance to host a trade fair here in Stokoto, which is an annual event now. Because we wanted to give the people hope that there is still a life. Because COVID came and said, and we sent the workers home. We took the staff out, some of us, and made them work alternative days. Because you can't say a person must stay home, and they got families, they got babies. We had a Vusumno to try and get people to say, let's revive the economy. Because we don't know whether COVID is there to stay or it was there for forever. But fortunately, it subsided. COVID, it does like something like very effective 2.5 years, but 3 years. Nothing happened. Some of us were in office because you couldn't do anything. You couldn't have ATMs. People had no money to subscribe to the federation, and people volunteered. Ms. Tanya 5 actually came in as a volunteer at FESBC, because there's another issue of a Maswati. They like services, but they forget that you need to pay for services. What happens at FESBC? We do things voluntarily. Tanya she really overperformed herself. She was everything. We sent her all over. Even at ILO, she's well known for her commitment.
Well, the President also highlighted that their members will be well sensitized about the opportunities presented by the African Continental Free Trade Area. The President says working together is key if small and medium enterprises are to succeed in supplying big markets.
These opportunities, they've been there, maybe not that much. They've been there. Reason being why we missed out. We are not organized ourselves. It might be a sensitive one, it might be a cultural issue. We don't appreciate working together. And I wouldn't like him also to take it wrong. We don't appreciate working together, and this is a big problem. From all departments, we believe in isolation. That is why you need entrepreneurship, you need to take it down to the counters. We grab things on the top. This is a problem. The opportunities are there. We are saying, FESBC, we are strengthening now our regions to tell them all about this and present them. Let the ministries go there. Tell them why do it. Why do things in a group.
All right, that's it for that segment. Let's go for a net break. We look at today's financial rates after the break with economist Sanele Sibia.